Hi, I'm Chrisanne, and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne, and I'm here to talk about what is the Akashic Records. So I know I've talked a lot about that I do readings in the Akashic Records. And what does that mean? The Akashic Records are your soul's history. It contains all the information of your soul's history and your soul's past lives. The Akashic Records is governed by Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron is always there within the records and always there to sort of like oversee everything within the records. So when I'm doing a reading in the records, because I'm a medium, doing readings in the Akashic Records, which means I can speak to those that are on the other side. They can come through the Akashic Records. And so they can be there, Metatron can be there, your angels, your guides, your loved ones, your animal spirit guides, your entire tribe can be there. So they show up when it's time to chat with me. So I tell those, because I'm a medium, I tell those on the other side, don't come to me until your loved one here on this side of the veil comes and chats with me. So the Akashic Records is one way that I can tap in and have a chat with your loved ones. But I'm also seeing how do they connect with you on a soul tribe? What is the past life connection? What are your past life ties, maybe to this person or to this land or to this house or this animal or whatever it may be? It's all related to past lives. So how did your connection in this past life or this past life or this past life, how does that affect what's going on within this current life? A lot of times we have people that maybe we have run our course with. You know, our tribe, our soul tribe is with us through each and every lifetime. And there are times that we need to learn lessons from those that are with us, or they need to learn lessons from us. A lot of times it's mutual. It's very symbiotic, actually. And those lessons can be done and can be learned so we can move on from that soul connection. Also, we have lessons that we need to learn that we have signed up through a soul contract before we come through. And those lessons I can see going in via the Akashic Records. What is it that your soul wants you to know in this lifetime? Or what is it that your soul is still working on? It's part of your path. It's part of what you're doing. It's part of what your soul's ultimate goal is for you as an evolving human. It's really cool. You know, the Akashic Records is vast. It's endless. It's just this huge volume of information on each and every person, each and every place, everything here within this planet. Plus, the Akashic Records hold so much information that we are able to tap into it when the time is right, or when it's something that we're working on. A lot of times when I'm doing a reading for somebody within the Akashic Records, what comes up based on a past life is correlated to what is going on now within this lifetime. Correlated meaning that is the same pattern that you were working on in that lifetime, maybe 150 years ago, that you're still working on in this lifetime. Maybe you've started it then, and it's the culmination of learning your soul's history until now that your soul is feeling pretty good with where it's at. So I can see all that within the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is that sort of huge volume of information that's on everybody and everything. So it's quite vast, and for me to say that I do readings in the Akashic Records simply means I am tapping into somebody on a soul level, on a past life soul level, to see how it correlates to what's going on now. Now, because I'm also a medium, I speak to those that are on the other side via the Akashic Records. And it doesn't always have to be via the Akashic Records. I've been speaking to the dead since the age of 3, and I haven't been doing the Akashic Records since the age of 3. I've been doing the Akashic Records for about 10, 12 years. And so there's many ways as a medium that I can tap into the other side. I'm simply saying that because I'm already a medium, I'm utilizing that information and that skill set in order to utilize that in connection with the Akashic Records, which is really cool. It's really cool to get a twofer kind of thing out of it. Doing work in the Akashic Records is a wonderful calling. It's a wonderful way to be able to give back and help the people that come to me for a reading or whatever the case may be. It's a work of passion. You have to have your heart into it. If your heart isn't in it, you're doing it wrong, or you shouldn't be doing it, frankly. A lot of times I'm doing some very emotional work in the Akashic Records because I might be seeing how you passed away, or I might be seeing how a loved one passed away, or maybe how your child has passed away. Super emotional work, not for the faint of heart, but a wonderful calling to be answered if that's something that you're called to do. I do teach people how to access the Akashic Records through mediumship or being a medium and accessing the Akashic Records. In my class, you have to already be working as a medium or have the medium knowledge set in order to take my particular class. Keep a look on my website, Elemental Energies with chrisanne.com, and that's the website. So I'll have classes offered. I only offer it about once or twice a year. It's a very intensive weekend class. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to talking about the Akashic Records. So I'm also a crystal communication person. I love communicating with my crystals. I say I'm a crystal communication facilitator. So there are a lot of crystals that can help you access the Akashic Records. And two of my favorites to work with are apophyllite and prehnite. And these are fantastic stones to work with when you're trying to get that connection, that deep psychic connection that's going on through the Akashic Records. Apophyllite is a wonderful stone that helps with that multi-level psychicness. And prehnite is one, here's another piece of prehnite that I have. Prehnite is one that can help you access a lot of that higher level, that higher chakra knowledge from the heart. So you know that the information that you're getting coming in is coming in from the heart, and you're speaking from your heart. So it's a much more trusted way of giving a psychic message. There are other stones that will help you access the Akashic Records. Some other great ones are these beautiful ruby, and they're called record keepers. Ruby record keepers, the Akashic Records. So these are really cool. It's a sweet, gentle energy, as opposed to apophyllite and prehnite is a big whoosh. It's a big crown chakra opening into the higher chakras, and it's a nice big whoosh when you're working with it. Whereas the ruby record keepers are a much more softer, gentler, calmer kind of energy. I always say that when you're doing this work, it's great to have rose quartz with you. Rose quartz is your general sweet stone of love. It's an easy stone to work with. It's your basic stone of love. It's always nice to have that love tether working when you're doing this work. Another stone that I like to work with when I'm doing the Akashic Records is a calligraphy stone. It goes by multitudes of names, but it is a fossil. And a calligraphy stone is a great one to help you to access some of that information. But you can use other fossils as well. Petrified wood is another great fossil to use. Now, my top stone that I use when I'm accessing the Akashic Records, which to me is a huge must, is a Lumerian. Lumerians it's a quartz, it looks like a quartz, but the thing that's different about a Lumerian, well, there's a couple things that are different about a Lumerian. It has a super high vibration, which is much higher than a regular quartz crystal. It vibrates at a much higher much higher than my crown chakra. But also, Lumerian quartz let's see if I can get this here. Let's get this side. Lumerian quartz have natural striations and lines. There, you can kind of see it right there. See these lines that are within the crystal? Those are natural. There's a lot of people that will fake that and say, oh yes, it's a Lemurian, and they added that to it. You can tell from the vibration of the stone of whether that's true or not. But not, let's see, all Lemurians have those lines, but not all stones that have those are Lemurians, because there are some quartz crystals that has that as well, but it has a very different vibration. Of course, this is a super high vibration, and these lines that are within the Lemurian, each one of these lines is said to hold the energy of the Akashic Records. So a really, really nice one there. You can see the lines really nicely right in here. These striations that go in there. Every Lemurian has one of those, but not every stone that has those is a Lemurian. Okay? Now, if you are doing readings, it's wonderful to have a very clear throat chakra. So you can speak clearly and effortlessly. You know, I like to have my stones around me that will help me speak clearly and effortlessly. And you can use a myriad of your blue stones. You can use lapis. You can use a whole bunch of your blue stones that will call to you and work with you. But I have to say, my top favorite is Lemurian. And here's another Lemurian. I love my Lemurians. There, you can see the lines right in here. So, yeah, if you want to wear Larimar, Larimar is a great one to help you open up your throat chakra. You can wear a lapis. Those are all great throat chakra opening stones. But don't forget, your Lemurian will also help open up your throat chakra. So I hope that helps you with some crystals. Super quick, very simple crystals, relatively easy crystals to get a hold of that will help you access some information within the Akashic Records. Are these all the crystals that govern the Akashic Records? Absolutely not. This is just a small portion of, frankly, what I have on my desk at all times when I'm doing readings. And like I said, I like to wear my Larimar. I like to wear some of my Lemurians. I like to wear some of my calligraphy stones. This is a pendant. So, you know, it's okay to wear these stones when you're working as well. So keep that in mind, that it's a super easy way to sort of like put things on your throat chakra, etc. So I hope that helps. See if you can get your hands on a Lemurian and feel the vibration of it. It definitely helps with the Akashic Records. And if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, you can contact me through my website, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne.com. ELEMENTALEN. Elemental Energies. ENERGIESWITHCHRISANN.com. You know. Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. .com. So check that out. There's information on my readings there, and I do private one-on-one readings. And I have sales going on periodically, so check that out on my website. And also check out my Facebook page, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. And of course, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, because it will let you know when I'm doing some more videos. I do a lot of free readings here on my videos, as well as some great information on crystals and different things that you need. So check it out. I also have some classes on my website. So thanks so much for tuning in. This is Chrisanne, and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne, and I hope you pick up some books or look up some information on the Akashic Records and see if it's right for you. If it is right for you and you're already a medium, check out my classes. They come around summertime. And if that's something you're interested in, it's okay to contact me and get on the waiting list. I'm happy to do that for you. Thanks so much. And don't forget, like and subscribe and be free.